Sagittarius, welcome to your WLC Weekly Love Connections reading. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. Information about my personal readings, the tarot decks that I'm using, as well as links to all my extended reads are in the description box below. So go ahead and check them out if you're inclined. If you're interested to get free tarot and oracle decks, the link on how to participate in that giveaways is also in the description box below. Alright, Sagittarius, what do we have for you in love this week? This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, and Jupiter. In love, Nine of Wands, Palace of Swords, the Strength, Hangman, Knight of Swords. Alright, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, the World, the Star, Seven of Coins. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Coins. Oh wow. Alright. Okay. A little backstory right here about you, Sagittarius. I'm getting that with regards to your love affair, love connections, however you call it, I feel that as of the moment, you're pretty much not sure on whether you still wanna work towards it, at least as of this moment. You're not sure about how you feel about putting effort or working towards making this work. Why I said that? Because it's pretty much clear that I feel that you are now focusing on your day-to-day life, in your responsibilities. More so, I feel you are rerouting your energies into what is tangible, the tangible things in life, into everything, into your everyday job, everyday endeavor, everyday things that you need to do. All right. In terms of love, I feel that the focus has been taken out of it, primarily because I feel that you are not connecting as often as you used to, or you're not communicating to this person as often as you used to. Okay, there could have been some arguments that has happened in the recent past, or currently there's been some conflict between the two of you, and that conflict sort of gave you the feeling that it seems like nothing is fair. The other person is seems to be, bluntly speaking, taking advantage of you, not considering your views. It appears like your other person is not doing things to find a common ground with you. And you feel like things are, you've gotten a full understanding of this, that as of the moment, your person probably is not even doing anything at all to keep this working or to keep this connection going. And in any way you want to talk to them, you want to talk to this person, it always ends up with conflict. Yeah. And that gave you that idea that perhaps the connection that you have right now seems to have come to an end. This could very well be a connection that you've had for a long time. It's an on and off kind of energy where you've been together, you fought, and then you patch back all over again, and then again the entire cycle kept on going over and over again. And for now, I feel that you are holding back. You're no longer wanting to keep on arguing. You're no longer wanting to keep on discussing about this, because it feels like you have done everything you can. You have thought about all the possible ways and means to reach out, to communicate with this person, but it always ends up as though, you're always at the losing end here. And as of this moment, I feel that both of you are so tired, are so exhausted about what has been happening here. And that's why I feel that you are thinking about, being and being you on a day-to-day basis, and doing what you could on a day-to-day basis is the next best thing to do, rather than focusing on this connection where in every encounter you have tends to turn into an argument, tends to turn into, who's getting the bigger deal here, who's getting the better deal. And that's very tiresome. That's very exhausting, at least for both of you. Yeah. And I feel that on your side right now, you're kind of closing this chapter. The world. It feels like for you, okay, this is done for now. You're done with all the arguments. You're done with all the craziness of, always saying what you need, always saying what you want, and yet the other person is not willing to participate, not willing to invest. That is not good. That doesn't give you a good outcome right here. And on your side, yeah, like I said, you're refocusing your energy, and it feels like you're closing this chapter right now. Although there is this feeling, a part of you, Sagittarius, is thinking that, possibly sometime later in the future, possibly in the long run, there is that possibility that, you can again talk things out, patch up the energies, and realign yourself with one another. Yeah. And perhaps in the long term, you can find a common ground, a solution to all this. But as of the moment, you're closing this down out. That sliver of hope right here that you have right now is basically because you know that you've had a lot of shared experiences with this person. You've been through a lot, and of course you're also thinking that, if you've been with this person in the highs and lows of life, this could just be another fight, another disagreement. But as of the moment, you're closing this one out because it's just too much, it's just too exhausting. But probably in the long run, sometime in the future, you could evaluate this and see whether there could be a beneficial and a good outcome, yeah, to get this back on track. At least that's how I see it here. For now, you're not wanting anymore to fight. Yeah, you're building inner strength to do other things, to refocus your energies into something more productive as of this moment. Yeah. While on the other hand, the person that you're dealing with here is pretty much not also doing anything, and in as much as they still want to continue, of course this person definitely still wants to give it another try with you, but as of this moment it appears like they are not really in the right mindset on exactly how to come up with a good solution with this. They're standing still, stepping back perhaps, but this is them thinking things through and wanting to find a better solution similar to you. I think you have pretty much a similar energies right here. But at the same time, them stepping back, this is also a person who's wanting to come forward and tell you what they truly think. Because I feel part of this person is wanting to tell you something, their truth, what they believe is true and what they believe is right, can be rightfully said in this situation. Whether it is good for you or good for the connection, that we don't know. But this is a person who feels that they have something relevant to say. They have whatever they want to say is good to be heard. That's what I'm getting here. But they tend to be more combative, I feel. Or this is someone who's going to be expressing how they feel and think towards you and towards this connection, but may not be fully receptive of what you would tell them back. Okay? Or not receptive on your side. And that defeats the purpose of, sometimes in such situation, and there tends to be that need for both of you to agree to disagree and see if what other things you can do in order to at least find common ground. If it is not on this point, find another point. But I feel that both of you are pretty much fixated on one point, and your person is also talking and thinking about that one point, and that one point doesn't seem to be agreeable for both of you. So that's where the conflict is. Okay? And yep, that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. If you want to follow me in the extended, I'll be pulling in more cards to give us more insights with regards to your person's energy and how they feel about this connection, what's going on, and what are the blockages, the advice we could get, as well as direct messages from the person that you're dealing with. All right? So if this resonates with you and you want to follow me in the extended, the link is in the description box below. Otherwise, leave me comments and let me know how this resonates with you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and click on the notification bell if this is where we part ways. Thank you for stopping by.